Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Question number 8. For a fixed volume, the height h in centimeters of a cone is inversely proportional to the square of the base radius. In this, they are saying that the height of a cone is inversely proportional to the square of the base radius. Means that as the height increases, so the square of the base radius will decreases, or as the square of the base radius increases, the height of the cone decreases. Means that as the radius increases, the height will decreases. The height will decreases as the radius increases. As the radius increases, so also the diameter increases, so the height of the cone decreases. And as the height increases, the radius will decrease. The square of the radius will decreases. So in this question, the two quantities are the height of the cone and the square of the radius of the cone, and both are inversely related to each other. So we can write that the height of the cone, which is denoted by h, is the proportionality is proportional, and the proportionality is inverse. So it is written 1 upon square of the base radius, square of the base radius. So converting the proportionality sign into equality by multiplying with the constant, so it will be h is equals to k upon r square, and here k will be the constant. So next they are saying that cone A has a base of radius 6 and the height of 5 centimeter. For the cone A, the given information is that the base radius is 6 centimeter and the height is 5 centimeter. Square of the base radius, cone A has a base radius of 6 and a height of 5 centimeter. So by using this radius and height of cone A, we will find the value of k. So putting the values in the relation, so h is 5 is equals to k upon r square 6 square. So it will be 5 into 6 square is 36. It will be 36 is equals to k. So the value of k will be 5 into 36, 5 multiplied by 36, so it is 180. The value of k is 180. Further they are saying that and a height of 5 centimeter. The base radius of cone B is 3 centimeter. Further they are discussing about the cone B. The base radius of the cone B is 3 centimeter, and the height of the cone C is given. If all the cones have the same volume, find the height of the cone B and the base of the cone C. For the cone B, the base radius is given, and we have to find the height of the cone B. And for the cone C, the height is given for the cone C, and we have to find the base radius. And in this question, we are discussing about 3 cones A, B and C, and the volume of all the cones is same. So first we will find the height of the, in the first part, we will find the height of the cone B. So in this part we will find the height of the cone B. So using the equation will be h is equals to the value of k is 180 upon r square. We have to find h, so it will be h is equals to 180 divided by r square. R is 3 square, so h is equals to 180 upon 9. So 9 1 the 9 to the 18, 20. So the height for the cone B will be 20 centimeter. Now for the cone C, we have given the height of the cone C. The height of the cone C is 1.25 centimeter, and we have to find the base radius of the cone. So using the equation, h is equals to 180 upon r square. We have to find the radius, so it will be r square is equals to 180 upon h. So 180 will be divided by 1.25. So the r will be 180 divided by 1.25, it is 144. To find the radius, we have to take square root on both sides. So r will be equal to 12 centimeter. So this is the question number 8. In this question, we have given the three cones from cone A. From the data of the cone A, for the cone A, base and height both are given. So we use the data of the cone A to find the value of the k, which is the constant in the proportionality. Then cone B, for the cone B the radius is given, we have find the height, and for the cone C height is given and we have find the radius. For the cone B and the cone C, the unknown is known by the equation we have find in the first part. So this is the question number 8. Inshallah in the next video we will start the next question. Assalamu alaikum.